Hi, this is Second Chance. This is a game that I've already done an unboxing for, and now I've had a chance to play quite a few times into double figures already. This is a game that you can play solo. You can play as many numbers as people can see the cards, which I'll get onto, and I'll tell you what my thoughts are with higher player counts. But let's open it up, and I'll show you a run through of a solo play. So we can skip the rules for now. But it's in English and in German. Of course, you can use whatever you want. This is the notepad, but what I want to show you here is just some of the examples from yesterday. There's a good 10 more I can show you, but some quite interesting colorations. I think that might be my attempt or somebody else's. And yeah, I'm trying to use a little less ink, it's a bit clearer maybe to where you're going. Some hash lines here. And then my favourite two, which are these two. Very nice, similar to actually what's on the box. And this chap, he's even signed it as well. How lovely. And he's obviously used different colours, so I was keen to hold on to those ones. I'll come on to this at the end. This is to scoring. So the aim of the game, what you're looking to do is you're going to be filling in a grid. And we're starting off with shapes such as these. Okay, they start off with different types. So you start off with one of 13 starting tiles, and what you're looking to do is place that somewhere in the center grid. So I'm just going to separate them out. These do need elastic bands. I do like to show you quite raw videos. What I mean by that is single takes and looking into, when you open up a box, is it how you expected to find it? And of course, what could be good measures to adjust. So there's only two types of symbols, and there's some little examples here which are reversible. They do tell you what is available on the cards. I don't tend to take too much attention to them. Once you've played it, you've got some understanding that there are 3 ones as an example. So it's worth checking to make sure you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's always 13 here, so double check. I've played with some of these already. I played with this one. I played with some others. I don't think I played with this one. And so let's randomize this. But I know one of these I haven't played with. So just trying to alternate what we're doing. We're playing with this interesting shape. So then this goes back in the box. I'll leave them off to the side. I now need to draw this somewhere on this grid. So to draw this, I can draw it however I like. I can mirror it, I can flip it, I can do it any which way as long as it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 squares. So I'm going to go a bit more shading as well and go down here, across, like that. Okay, so that's basically what I've drawn. That goes back in the box as well. You now shuffle these and you're drawing 2 cards. You must draw one of them. The reason it's called second chance is if you cannot draw it, you can actually take a second chance and draw something just for yourself. Now, the way the game ends is either the deck runs out and you've got the fewest squares remaining. The alternative is you literally complete every square. And there's a final option, which is also around if the deck runs out, but it's basically down to a tie break on how many times you've kind of gone bust. So here we have the first 2 things. So knowing I've already got some horrible gaps in here, I think I might take on this one. Most people do go bust quite early on if they choose to go for the alternative option. But you can still win if you go bust. You're not out the game specifically. So I've chosen to do those 2. So those cards have gone now. What you can't do is you cannot go off the page. So you cannot come off here. You cannot overlap an existing thing. You cannot change the position of drawn tiles. So I could have actually put something over in the corner. You don't actually have to be next to where you've already started. So now we've got some more out. Okay, so this time I'm going to look and put in probably this 2 down here. I'm just worried about getting stuck in the corner. So let's go here and here. And again, very swift. I think solo, I play this game in about 3 minutes. I might be a bit longer just to sort of show you a little bit more as I'm trying a bit more neater about it. So 3, let's just go 1, 2, 3, done. Let's go for the 4. Oops. If you've seen the Western Legends video, you've also seen somebody else knock the camera. I tried to play quite near it, so you get a kind of a gamer's eye view. So this one I'm going to take on. Let's do a 2. Could layer that in there. I think I will. Okay, so basically, if you cannot go, you do drop out. That means you basically means it's a tiebreaker at the end of the game. So what you're doing is, if you can't go, you're basically drawing a 1 in, and I'll come on to that if we see that occurring. This actually does fit in there quite nicely. So another tessellation polyomino game from Uwe, a designer I've come to actually like more and more after, I think, being quite a newbie when I played Agricola. It kind of just quite overwhelming when I first played it. And I then preferred Caverna. I like Le Havre and his other games. If I do that, then that's boxed off, which will go this way. The game can also end when everybody drops out. So I mentioned about it. Someone completing it, all the cards running out. Nope. See, I could do this. I don't know how many more of those we've got. I might go this direction. Nice. I'm just going to go down here. So as you can see, some of these shapes are going to be quite awkward to do later on, like that one. And that one as well. They both fit in quite nicely, but I think this one's better. And it's still going to leave me with a 4, and then you need to get a thing in. I think this still is best. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Another game that could be really good laminated. A 1. I think I need this one in just in case. I might go for this 4. Interesting shape. I'm thinking of doing... It's not good either way. That does go in. That leaves a single 1 though. And there's not many 1s left. I'm going to take on... That's going to single out as well. Right in the centre. Okay, overanalyzing it. 3, 7. Let's just go for this one. Seems interesting. Okay. Still possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was definitely going to have a second chance. That one fits quite nicely. Not really. 4, 1. I think this is better. Okay. That does not fit. That one does. So it must go. Limiting off 2, limiting off 2 makes no difference. Limiting off this way is probably better. So 2 cards. Can't do that one. Oh my goodness. And now the game will end this round. If there was only one card left, it wouldn't have. So that would have been the last round. I can't do that. I don't get a second chance, and I can't fill it in. So my score in a solo game is 1. Now, in a solo game, you play it 3 times, and you're trying to get less than 10 empty spaces. So the first 2 times I played it, I got a 3 and a 3. This instance, I got a 1. So I got 7. I guess I obviously looking to keep my apps up to date with my my scores, and then seeing obviously how I get on. So that's definitely the best I've ever played it. What you could be trying to do is just try and complete the whole thing with a bit less gung-ho bravadery, and that's up to you. But no, really like that. I chose to use it on a fresh piece of paper. So that is a second chance. Like I said, I do need to lasty band it a bit. Yeah, as games go, that's a nice quick game to while away some time, waiting for others to arrive, and give it a shot. So if you fancy checking that out, by all means do, and see what you think. There'll be more pictures on Instagram with Amass Games in due course. So enjoy. Thanks for your time.